What is going on, guys? It's your boy Big Dylan. Welcome back to another Destiny video. Just want to have a little discussion about the future of Destiny and mainly Destiny 2. What would I like to see? What can we expect to see? And more importantly, what would you guys like to see? What are your opinions on things that you'd like to see come to Destiny or change within Destiny? So starting off with the first thing, there's been rumours going on for quite a while now that Destiny 2 will be on PC. A lot of people have been worrying about it possibly hurting the player base on console. Will people just straight dip out and just go to PC, obviously for the better frame rates, better graphics, stuff, and just the game will probably run on PC generally a lot better. That's obviously if Bungie do put their time and effort into actually make it really good. But in my opinion, I don't really think we'd see the player base drop on console. People play consoles because they want to be a console gamer. There's just something different about sitting back, relaxing on a big TV and just playing a console. Personally, I sit in front of a monitor like I would be playing a PC. Obviously, play it a little bit more seriously than other people would, but in general, I don't think the player base on console would be hurt at all. I think it'd only grow with the release of Destiny 2, with the hype leading into it. Now, the other thing people have been, biting each other's throats out with is, the possibility of a fresh restart. Which, if you don't know what that means, basically completely starting fresh. Like it's a brand new game, you lose all your characters, completely fresh start. My take on this would be that I'd be okay with it. It'd be refreshing to go straight into a brand new game and just start completely over again. There's playing Destiny for the first time, it was really exciting, unlocking stuff for the first time, leveling up, earning new abilities and subclasses, unlocking your second subclass. There's nothing like leveling up within Destiny. It's an amazing experience and it just makes you want to keep playing more and more. So I mean, I'm definitely all for a fresh start, but one of the main things that I'd like to see is I'd want people that have played Destiny 1, Taken King, Rise of Iron, all that sort of stuff, give us something exclusive. Maybe let us keep our emblems and shaders, or give us like an exclusive emblem and shader each, that we can sort of brag about in Destiny 2, that would say, I played Destiny before Destiny 2, sort of thing. Gives you an incentive with all the players that have been playing Destiny for quite a few years now. Now, one of the improvements that I would like to see come to Destiny in the future would definitely have to be servers. This has been a huge thing for plentyfuls of people out there. Servers, in my opinion, would improve the game a hell of a lot. The connection would be a lot better. The game in general would just run a lot smoother. Your peer-to-peers, it's not really that great for the type of game that Destiny is. I do definitely think it would run a hell of a lot better on the servers. Another improvement that I would love to see come to Destiny would be 60 FPS. If you don't know, Destiny is currently 30 FPS. You can definitely tell the difference. Obviously, say if I go play a game like Halo 5 for a week and then I jump back onto Destiny, it's really hard to adjust back to playing a game that is at 30 FPS. It hurts my eyes as well, in a sense. When I got back into Destiny after taking like a week or two to week break, it really started to play with my eyes a bit, and it took me a little while to adjust back into the 30 FPS. So I'd definitely like to see servers and 30 FPS within the game. Another thing I'd love to see would be bigger raids. At the moment we're limited to 6-man raids. I'd like to see maybe like 12-man raids. Obviously we can't go too extreme onto the level like stuff like World of Warcraft and all that sort of stuff is, but just even if it was like 8 or 10 players, it'd still, I think, make the experience a lot better. And something tying into obviously having bigger raids would be matchmaking for all activities. Now this is a thing that I have wanted within Destiny for quite a while now. I understand why some people wouldn't want it in. Obviously, you know, it could be quite a pain in the neck. Quite a lot of people. Obviously, you don't really know who you're getting matched with. You know what light level they're going to be, what weapons they've got, how experienced they are. But in general, I'd love to see matchmaking added into the game completely. You know, for all of the old raids, all of the activities within the game. You know, there's some times where I want to hop on, and I'd love to do Crota's End, and I'd love to run Vault of Glass. But, you know, it's just impossible to find anyone that's really playing those activities. So, yeah, I'd love to see matchmaking for all the raids and, you know, just everything in general. I'd love to see matchmaking added into the game, you know, as a whole. You know, take something from the Division, that is a huge positive, you know. Division has matchmaking in every single activity. So I'd definitely love to see, you know, Bungie take advantage of that also and definitely add it into the game. Another thing for all you PvP players out there, I would love to see a ranked playlist, you know, like a ranking leaderboard and all that sort of stuff. It just sort of give you an incentive to play, you know, and grind the Crucible. Right now there's not really a reason to play the Crucible, you know, full on. In my opinion, you just sort of play for fun. So definitely love to see a ranking system be, you know, within Destiny. I think that'd definitely be really good for the competitive side of the community. Also, within Destiny, you know, 2, whatever it's going to be called, I'd love to see a bigger campaign. Rise of Iron, you know, was a huge improvement. Every DLC so far has been a huge improvement within the story, but Rise of Iron just wasn't enough. I think we got like, what, 5 main story missions. So it was very short. So obviously Destiny 2, hopefully they add, you know, a huge campaign in there. I'd love to see them maybe like a 5-6 hour campaign at least. You know, it'd really be an awesome thing for them to do. Going on to sort of like the fresh restart thing now. New characters. You know, if there was to start, you know, completely fresh, they could do some new characters. This would be awesome to have new subclasses, new abilities, you know, new, maybe possibly new races that we could select and, you know, create our characters with instead of just the Awoken, Exo and Human. You know, there's endless possibilities. You know, Bungie have created a world that they've got endless possibilities with. They could do so much with it. So I'd love to see new characters and subclasses come with Destiny 2. Also, new enemy races, enemy factions, all that sort of stuff, you know, new planets. Also going, you know, when they added the Dreadnought and the, you know, the Saturn rings and all that sort of stuff, that was amazing. You know, Taken King was by far one of the best experiences for exploration that I've had within Destiny. You know, exploring the Dreadnought for the first time, you know, it's a huge place. You know, it was an amazing experience. I'd definitely love to see, you know, new worlds come to Destiny 2. I think it'd be absolutely amazing. And another thing I'd like to see would be new weapon types. You know, what do I mean by this? Say, for a heavy weapon, you could have a sniper rifle. It's like a huge, heavy sniper rifle. Sort of like, I don't know, something that looks like a Barrett 50 cal, but like on steroids, basically. Similar. Yeah, instead of having like a rocket launcher or a sleeper stimulant or all that sort of stuff, or a sword, yeah, I'd really like to see new weapon types just come to Destiny in general, you know, like maybe like throwing sort of weapons, like maybe like throwing knives, you know. We've got endless possibilities, like I said just before, you know. Destiny is a world where anything could happen, you know, as we've seen so far. But yeah guys, sorry, you know, going off course a little bit there, but I just thought I'd upload this video and get your guys' opinions. You know, what would you guys like to see? You know, leave it down in the comments below. I'd be more absolutely, you know, I'd love to see what you guys like to see come to Destiny 2. You know, what new planets would you like to see? What new weapon types would you know, like to see come to Destiny? Would you be okay with a fresh restart? What improvements would you like to see come to Destiny also? But anyway guys, thank you so much for watching. If you made it this far, I know I can get annoying after a while when I go on a rant, but thank you so much for watching. Comment anything down below guys, any ideas, questions, you know, let's have a discussion down in the comments. and subscribe to the channel for future Destiny videos, guys. I upload every single day. Expect more Destiny content in the future. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching, and peace.
How to send the splicers into a blind rage. Step 1, disrupt their rituals. Step 2, see Step 1.